Have you ever wanted to look into retro games but aren't sure where to begin? Do you ever wonder which classic games stand the test of time and which ones don't hold up? These are some questions that have been bothering me for a while now, and I think it's about time to do something about it. So I'm going through gaming's history one game at a time to find the best games of all time. Welcome to the Gaming Archaeologist. Super Metroid is a great game. Not the most groundbreaking observation, I know, but it's true. Still, while it is an undeniable classic, I didn't find myself super enthralled with it, at least compared to other SNES games. Super Metroid, along with Symphony of the Night, helped coin the term Metroidvania to refer to the style of open-ended exploration that both games excelled at. The 2D Castlevanias that came after Symphony of the Night embraced this idea, copying the format established by Symphony of the Night. Metroid Fusion, on the other hand, takes a slightly different approach. While it still has the same basic gameplay and feel as Super Metroid, it's more linear and has a greater emphasis on story. Some may dislike these changes, as Super Metroid was very light on story, but I never felt that the narrative was intrusive, and it added more weight to the gameplay, as it gave you a reason to care about what was going on. While Super Metroid was very atmospheric, did anyone really care about Samus's quest? I know I didn't, but Metroid Fusion does a good job of adding context, and it was nice to get a little more insight into Samus's character. The story isn't anything special, but it is well told and meshes with the gameplay well. Another change from Super Metroid is that the game is more linear, broken up into distinct segments, but there's still a fair amount of exploration to do, and the more streamlined approach makes it more difficult to get lost or stuck. Although that is still possible, as Metroid Fusion continues Super Metroid's unfortunate habit of having the way forward being a very small, difficult to spot, easy to miss detail of a room, which can result in you running around aimlessly for a while trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. At least you always know the general area you need to look, whereas Super Metroid could have you running all over the map trying to figure out where you need to go. On the whole, Metroid Fusion is a solid experience. Whether it's better than Super Metroid ultimately comes down to what you like in a game. If the main thing you care about is good gameplay and solid design, and story and characters aren't something you care about as much, then Super Metroid is better. But if you like a game that fleshes out its story and characters as well as the gameplay, then Metroid Fusion may be the one for you. My final score is an 8 out of 10. I personally still like Super Metroid just a little bit more, but I did like Metroid Fusion. So what do you think? Have you played Metroid Fusion? Which game do you prefer? Whatever you think, be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you like what I do, feel free to subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.